Why copyright and fair use matters. Copyright is an essential part of digital literacy because we are all publishers of digital content. Students interact with digital media on a daily basis, so it is important that they know how to interact both ethically and legally with that media. What is copyright? Copyright law gives creators the right to decide what happens to the work they create. As a creator, you can decide who does the following: make copies, distribute copies, display or perform the work in public, and make derivative works. Basically, if it involves creativity and it's written down, recorded, or saved, then it is protected by copyright. What is fair use? Fair use is an important part of copyright that allows us to use copyright-protected work without permission in limited ways that are fair to the owner or creator. Unfortunately, there's no specific rule about what counts as fair use. We just have to make ethical decisions. Copyright and fair use are directly relevant to online activities that kids engage in virtually every day. At school, students are using, creating, and sharing copyrighted works when they study in all of their classes. When is it okay to reuse or share some or all of someone else's work? How should they expect others to treat their work? To be ethical and legal participants in their online communities, students need to be familiar with the basic concepts of copyright and fair use. This graphic from Creative Commons shows how to look at a piece of media and decide whether or not it can be used for educational purposes. This would be a great visual aid to keep up in a classroom so that students and teachers alike could reference it as needed. So, what are some ways that teachers can incorporate copyright and ethical use concepts into the classroom in normal day-to-day instruction? The easiest way to incorporate copyright and fair use information into the classroom is to have open dialogue with your students. When having students work on a project that requires them to find information or pictures, have a discussion about copyright and fair use. This is a great opportunity to explain to students that as long as you are using the item for educational purposes, it's probably safe to use because of fair use. Have students practice developing scenarios where it's appropriate to use copyrighted material and scenarios that would not be ethically acceptable. Another way to encourage this understanding of copyright materials is to demonstrate the benefits of copyright and how the students themselves benefit as well. We have copyright because of the Constitution. It is a right provided to us in order to encourage creativity. Students need to be told that this right extends to them too. You do not have to be a published author or someone famous to have copyrighted material. All people who create media are protected by copyright. This includes pictures that we take and share on social media,